Hello guys, welcome to a video. Today is day 83, season 3, so it's going to be video. So after here, we had the Defender and the Cat trailer. And in the shed you have Keenan. You got the feed trailer there, ducks there. John Deere Gator, sheet trailer, 10 in the bucket oil tank, and the 5612. So 5612 has had some wing mirror guards added to it and a red CB. Just thought they are going to get a second one, just waiting for it to arrive. I think that's everything they're doing to her. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. Then in the shed we have 774 parked up, finally not doing a job. She finally gets a break. Got the chickens there. So recently we've had a bit of a storm, not too bad here, because the farm's kind of flat. So the yard doesn't really get that much water, and the fields sort of just drain off. So we luckily didn't have much going on. We had a tree that fell down the road, but that was about it. So, but the chickens are just sort of hiding from the wind in the shed. And it gets dark later now, so on the cod pod up in the shed, so she's undercover for the next couple of months. Mini baler, Michaela wrapper, round baler, class rake, John Deere mower. Then here we have the New Holland T6175 parked up on the Fleming double bale lifter. She's been moving some bales for a farmer, and she's also been moving bales for the other farm. So feeding them to the sort of sheep and cows that are not in fields close to the other farm. As it was on the way home, and you know, he already had the double bale lifter on from helping a farmer out. So he thought he'd just help. He thought he'd stop by the other farm on the way home and give the sheep and cows some bales. Now, obviously our sheep and cows at the other farm aren't in, but they can be in. We just choose not to. Although the other farm look after them more, but we are technically the full owners of them. But obviously if they say, I know it's windy or something, or like there's a really bad flood, so we think it's best to bring the animals into the shed, then we'll say yes. But we tend to make the decisions. And if we're too busy, but we need to get them in, we'll ask the other farm to do it, and be like, oh, well, we'll send you the tractor and trailer and you can come and bring them in for us if that's alright. So this sort of works out. Obviously they kind of need to be in now, because the other farm has been known for flooding, and I don't mean like really bad flooding, just a couple of feet, but it's killed animals, so it's kind of not the best. So it seems weird to keep them out in the field longer than they should be, but it's technically safer. It's weird, but it's just the way the farm has been positioned, the sort of where it's built. But obviously they have a lot of sheds, so it's not like they have no space at all, so you can just move into a different shed if needed. But yeah, you rarely see any animals come here. Obviously we go to the farm to check on our animals and scan them and whatever, but obviously we tend to have more here than we do at the other farm. But yeah, we've got a couple of chickens, ducks and sheep and cows. Then in the shed we got the fur bags and the fur spray. Farmer's son's golf parked up there, not sure why, probably to keep her undercover. Just, well, we've got winds because the CB's probably going to come off if with the high winds. 6920S powered up, spearhead edge square, and the John Deere tail forge in the back there. JCB mini digger part back up and taking off the trailer. Bag of wool there, herb stump trailer part back up. She hasn't really been part. She's kind of been abandoned, as you can tell. But you know, didn't really have anything else in the shed, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. As long as she was in the shed, although she technically doesn't need to be in the shed because she can hold water. But yeah, I suppose other kit could go in the shed. Kane Classic, still looking good, and brand new. Although after this winter, I don't know how clean she's gonna look. The bales there, pit size will be open soon, and the bales on the halo there, and so bales won't be used. It depends, because obviously with the bad weather and whatever, maybe it is best to start feeding them a bit earlier than we normally do. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see how the weather goes and whatever. But we wouldn't like to start the bales till about December, January time. But we'll have to see what happens. Then here we have farmer's son in the Massin 6616. And he's got the roller on the back, and he's about to move that. I think he's moving it into the shed with the Keenan. Or he's moving it somewhere anyway. So she's finally getting or doing a sort of small job, but he gets her running and moving the roller and whatever. Then in the field, we have the disco parts up on the double axle I-Williams flatbed trailer. And we have the main man himself, the farmer, in the John Deere 3400 Towner. And he's collected a shelter from the other farm, which we've used before, putting it there so the sheep can have that if they want for the high winds. Now I don't know if we're going to have much high winds, but it's just if they want it. So they'll have it for about 2 weeks, and then we'll give it to the cow for 2 weeks, and then we'll see if it's actually really needed, because obviously they use the hedges and whatever. And obviously if it's not, then there's no point, and we can just take it back to the farm. As you can see, you got all the ewes sort of scattering around. Obviously the skittish ones quite far away from the trailer, and obviously the other ones don't really mind. I mean, you can see this one here, she's basically almost walked into the trailer, but you know, that's her decision. And we've got the cows here. We've got the bull there, got the cow and her calf there, 2 meg lambs and the 3 chickens knocking around. So these will be slowly disappearing, and it should just be the cows, and the bull will last they have to go as well. So yeah, seems like the farmer won't be getting a new kit, as the farmer is waiting till like after New Year to save a bit of money, because the farm's sort of struggling with buying a lot of kit, so that's why he tends to trade stuff, or sell the Massin like he did and then buy the Kane, instead of just, you know, buying one in general, because, you know, there's not much money in farming these days, if I'm being honest. But you've got to give props to him because he's still going. He's been doing it since 2015, so you know, that's almost 10 years he's been going. So yeah, so I don't think we'll be expecting any new animals or kit for the rest of the year. Then up here, we have this field here, it's empty. Nothing really happened with this field. Obviously doesn't really flood that much either, so sort of survived the storm. Then here we have the Contractors Black Ultra. It's nice to see them out, haven't seen them in a while, with their new NC roadside tanker. So they're doing a contract getting the slurry out before the ban comes in. So yeah, this is a new piece of kit for slurry 2024, and for next year, and they haven't really had one before. They sort of just done the sort of tanking themselves, but they thought they'd try out the sort of the roadside tanker just to help out a bit more. and maybe to do a bit more contracts and just spreading the slurry. And behind him we have a farmer on his Honda 4-tracks with a little trailer on the back. He's been feeding some mini bales to his sheep. Now you might recognise this trailer, and this is our old trailer that we had on the farm, and we did end up selling it. I think it was last year. So this is the farmer who bought it. He's also got the same quad as us, but in blue. So very similar. So it's nice to see a couple of these in the area, and still going. So yeah, so much if you guys to get a like, comment and subscribe, and bye.